various bits and pieces, which makes it a bit more convincing as a mine. You know, there's more stuff, there's furniture, there's rooms, if you can call it that, with minecarts. Whereas if you remember the mines just after Ravenholm, it just didn't look anything like this. There's definitely less stuff there and not very convincing. Whereas this, although, you know, having 2 levels like this is just slightly odd for a mine, but the detail is just, you know, it's just richer. There's just more stuff. And it's more convincing.
Well, safe haven it ain't.
Yes. So we have zombies and we have antlions.
Zombies. I got 'em.
That's good. That's good. Get them. So, you know, even just lights like that. You know, everything fits in, everything looks like it belongs. Although, yep, lights. I'm not sure why you would have explosive barrels though. I guess it's fuel of some sort. Oops.
Got a live one.
Is that all? Huh, I thought there was loot down here. Guess not. Let's go back up. It doesn't look strong enough to hold the minecarts, does it? I mean, it's just really thin timber boards. That's slightly odd. I mean, these things are like solid metal, right? Yeah, so a little bit of inconsistency, but nothing. Not a big deal. What's out here? A shed? And also, like, there's no tracks for the carts as well. You'd think that the carts should go somewhere, but they don't.
Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad.
Let's.
Dr. Kleiner and my dad are up north at an old missile base.
Corrugated
I hope they're
iron
still using this
shed.
frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go.
Go on.
Damn. What now? If I were to... Let me see if I can get it working again.
Gnome, if anyone's interested.
What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it.
What you're meant to do here is pick that up and plug it in. But in case you ever find yourself in this situation in real life, don't plug it in without telling her first. She has her arms in that machine.
Would you mind plugging it in?
Yeah, so don't plug in machinery when your friends have their head and arms inside it. That's not very safe.
Thanks. That did the trick.
No problem. You still have your arms.
Check
That's
in.
good. Again, holes in the roof.
White Forest. White Forest, this is Alex Vance.
You
Do
think
you
the
read?
rain would probably
White Forest, come
destroy
in. White Forest,
the
are you
electronics.
there?
Alex! My goodness! Is that really you?
Yes, and Gordon too. We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alex, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad. We're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been focused into a coherent beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal. If it attains full strength...
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
My God. Gordon, what if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that...
Data? From the Citadel?
In the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I
New
downloaded
character?
the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said...
Somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection with the far side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld.
Good God.
Now, if I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover. Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can definitely...
There is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here
Launch?
with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit.
Get here as quickly as you can, you two. For God's
Dad?
sake.
Dad!
Ongoing
You're
sector
breaking up!
sweep.
Come in!
Biotics
Dad, are you there?
confirmed.
Dad!
Continue
Oh,
surface
no.
sector sweep. Remote
They're
compliance.
still tracking us.
Exterminate.
We need to
Seek
keep moving.
passive signature imprint. Mandate sublevel restrictions.
Come on, this way.
That sounded a bit strange. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, whenever it rains, you get water in the computers. Iron shed? No, nothing special. Alright, well, actually, yeah, the doors are quite small. There's no way to actually get this equipment in here, you know, this thing. Ah, the great outdoors. Let's see. Another brief puzzle. Whoa. Alex, if you please. Fine, don't kill it. Wait.
I'm on this!
No, yes, what? Good job. Good job. Alright. So, yes, another mine shaft of sorts.
Those buildings look like they've seen some use recently. We should find a way out there.
Recently. How can you tell that they've been in use recently? I have no idea. Nope, no loot. Smash things open. The track isn't straight. That's interesting. That's interesting. Look at that. Even that, like really subtle details.
Nice! That did the trick.
Look at the track kind of warp a little bit. You know, details. You gotta appreciate the details.
Rocket up at White Forest. He's been hoping for the day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa. But getting a launch off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use the satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.